You saucy wenches! How dare you! They have changed direction. But they will only die facing the east, as opposed... Looks like they're... Oh, well, they're going east-northeast or something like that. Well, fuck you very much, sirs. Oh, turd nuggets. Alright, so apparently we are now in visual range. Yes, yes, yes. 3, 3, 4. I can kind of see them. They're very faint. I won't be able to identify them, though. So, let's stretch this out like that. Now, should I 315 them again and get their course? I don't really need to 315 them just to get their course unless they change speed as they make their turns. And I happen to know that they usually don't. It's very secret knowledge I have, but they usually don't. They will usually just change course. And we are actually overtaking them at 11 knots. So yeah, so there. It's irrefutable logic. Let's go ahead and mark some lines to figure out their course now. Just for fun. Hey, hey, hey. Hoobastank. Actually, it doesn't matter if it updates, I guess. We'll just go ahead and mark that in. Because we don't care about that. We only care about what direction they're going. We are going to assume that they're going 8. I think that that's sound. And that looks... Well, wait a minute. So... 63. So they're making exact right angle turns. Because their previous was 133 or 132. So that is interesting. Not very clever when you come right down to it, though. Not clever enough. You have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool old effing controller here. I tell you what. Yes, sir. Yeah? Anybody buying it? Alright, so we're going to get into position. We're going to have to accelerate a little. No! You sultry little turds. Okay, so they're already turning again. This is Pasalink. We are actually... Okay, so... This is interesting. 3. Actually, as a matter of fact, we're gonna spin right round like a record, baby, and we're gonna go west-southwest so that we can get a little bit of cushion here. And indeed, I think 133 once again. What a bunch of bastards. Alright, well, let's operate accordingly. Let's change our course to... Processing. Let's change our course to east-northeast. Like so. That will be probably just fine. And let's also slow it down and put us under. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna go with a solution of 8 knots. But there's a power to the 315 method that I really haven't elaborated upon. And it's because I didn't know about one of the features. It's actually a little rough out. Why don't we float a little?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of based on one of the features of the AOB that I was kind of unaware of. So let's wait until they get a little bit more into visual range. Oh boy. Okay, that's probably quite close. So let's put the scope up.
Ship spotted.
You don't say. There we are. So, I do still have to range this guy out. Theoretically, if I wanted to Dick O'Kane him, I could. But we have 2 targets, and as I mentioned before, it's difficult. It's not impossible. What we could do is take this guy, launch fast torpedoes, and wait for this other dude behind him to catch up and launch fast torpedoes at him. I could try that, but I'm not altogether confident in that method. I don't think that that's necessarily the best way for us to go. So what we're going to do is we are going to do something amazing. We're going to range him out to start with. That's not amazing. Fergus groaned. He said, "That's not amazing at all. I've seen you do that like a billion times, Dad." I call Fergus my son in some ways. He calls me Dad. And now I'm a creepy pet owner. But I know that a lot of people out there who have pets say, you know, I'm Fergus's dad. Like, you know, for their pet, I'm Sexcopter's dad or mom or whatever, you know? Wow, this is not relevant. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and feed that in, but I didn't identify him. That's another downside of this method. Now, I think I've got an idea of what he is, because if you look at him very closely, you can see that the stack is just above the cabin, so it's a composite. And we've got some very, very definite outlines of the cranes on the deck here. So I've got a pretty good feeling about what this is. And it's something we've encountered quite a bit, and I don't know why, because it would seem that it would be kind of far from home, but whatever. I think that's it. A big modern Hansa. This is Hansa, and this is Franza. And they are here to blow up. So we're going to lock that in for him, and then for him. And then we're going to use the TDC. Now again, we're going to range this dude out, because I didn't do it properly the first time. Ha 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 ha. And his outline is somewhat indistinct. Go with that. Nifty. Okay. So we've locked that in. Now this is something really cool. Let's just throw this in to start with. Now why is that in any way cool? Well, look right here. This is his 0 degrees. This would be, and then this would be 10 to his port, 20 to his port, etc., etc. You can point him on the bearing that you've discovered him to be on. I know that that might not sound sensible, but take a look at it again. Now he's at about 1.4 or 1.38, so we're going to turn him a little bit more this way. And I guess I'm doing this backwards, so let's do this then. That's more like it, so let's tweak this a little. If we happen to know that he's going at about 132, we can manually input that through this at least. I'm wondering if there's actually a method to do it in the attack map. But maybe not. But you can tweak it so that it's exact based on that. I think that is just marvelous. I'm going to start the position keeper up, and I'm feeding in 8 knots. And we're going to range him one more time. It's a rave that no one will rave about ever. And can I get a range reading? Ooh. Well, that's pretty close. Let's take a look at the attack map. That is wrong, and I had a feeling that that was a little bit too close anyways. So I was going to do it anyways, I was going to redo it anyways. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of tricky to see in the dark, obviously. Truisms by effing controller. It's hard to see in the dark. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a bit more like it. Alright, so now we have to probably wait a little bit. We might want to back up.
Yes, sir. Back
slow. Okay. So we're going to just keep on backing it up until we can actually put our scope down, as a matter of fact. And we could actually wait for a good long while before we actually take our shot. As you can see, it's still adjusting for our solution here. So why don't we wait just another minute or two? Wait until it's going to impact him roughly sidewise, and then let's put the scope back up.
Ship spotted.
And again, it's still updating. It's still saying that he's at 1804, 1803, yada yada, etc., and so forth. Let's line them up one more time. It's barely different. And we're gonna give this a try, I suppose. Let's actually open up. Ooh, tell you what. On these ones, we will try doing a high-speed torpedo on each of them. Alright, but these ones we're gonna keep slow, because he's gonna get hit first, and then we want to ideally get it as close to being a simultaneous hit as possible. So, there's that for you. And I'm gonna go ahead. Doesn't really affect anything, but I want to have free range of motion here. Okay, now we're gonna go to him. We're gonna get rid of this. And let's see what this gives us. For 1, 3... Oh no, that is not right at all. Let's try this. Getting warmer. He's almost at 90 degrees. Well, I'll be darned. That'll be fine. Range him. That's sensible. And punch that in. Open these up. And prepare to fire. And that is that. I don't know how this is going to go, but that is just about the best I can do, which isn't saying much. But let's take a look at the attack map, why don't we? There's the first two, and there's the second two. These are fast torpedoes, these are ordinary torpedoes. And you can see that these are overtaking these ones. Marvelous. Now that one's probably, to be honest with you guys, probably not going to hit. But we will see. Let's go to the first target, though. I feel pretty good about that one. As long as they don't change course like a couple of asshole jerks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. I like that torpedo solution. That is marvelous. Hit right behind the engine there. That one's going to hit right at the engine. It always sounds to me like somebody is saying... Oh, it didn't hit right at the engine. I lied! It always sounds to me, though, like somebody is saying, "Fuck yeah!" in the background. Which I would like to imagine if you guys were actually on my crew, you'd be like, "Yeah, motherfuckers!" Oh, hey! Pretty good. Not the best. That one's going to probably not hit then. Nope. It did! We went 4 for 4! Oh my god! We got secondaries on that. Oh, shit dicks. A big shitty bag of shitty dicks for you, sir. And you are burning. It is a veritable torpedo inferno on the high seas. That one looks still afloat, but very, very, very on fire. It is, in fact, leaving a trail of fire, like some kind of Nintendo character that leaves fire in his wake. Like Fireman. Does Fireman from Mega Man do that? I do that if I eat bad Mexican food. Boom-ch. I said, boom-ch. Come on, somebody. Nobody. Alright, well... That's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that, and that's all thanks to that little trick that I learned about the fucking thing here. To put it technically, that wasn't a great hit on the second one, but it still blew it up. So what am I complaining about? What am I even commenting on that for? It was beautiful. It was glorious. Shut up. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna go. Well, no, we don't really have to do anything here. We could just. Kind of track along with this other one. and see if he decides to sink. Oh yeah, 133, that's exactly their course. Because I'm a genius. And we can't see him, but we'll watch him for a while, and we'll put some shots in him with the deck gun if the need arises. And we have a sinking notification for Hansa number 2. Well, I guess this is Hansa number 1. This was back here, was Hansa number 2, but this is the second one to sink, so that's number 2. Number 2 has already taken a number 2 and sunk, and yeah. I sunk both of them, is what I'm trying to say. That joke went swimmingly. Swimmingly! They're going underwater, so they're going to be swimming. That's something? I don't know. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Alright. We're going to fuck off out of here. We're going to head back on course and surface, because we are ready to just go on to our grid now. There is another possibility of contact here. If it's a single ship, I would prefer to use the rear tube, just so that I can evenly distribute my torpedo usage. That was the coolest sentence that has ever been said by anyone. So let's press on, and maybe we'll get into some more contact with the enemy. Oh, wait a minute. Did they just update? No. Okay, so he's heading north-northwest that way. Good to know. Alright, moving on. We have some pack news. Apparently, the British 8th Army has recaptured Tobruk in Africa, and in the Pacific, aviators from the USS Enterprise have sunk major Japanese battleship. What was a major doing on the ocean? I don't write this shit. I don't know, man. Forget it. Quick status update while I'm wasting your time. We're going through this little strait here, and it's nighttime, which is very, very fortunate. So we don't have to worry about planes, hopefully, as we go through here, which is very nice. Because if we were to do a crash dive, oh, I don't know, here? Uh-oh. Oh, very interesting. Well, I'm not ready yet. I haven't put any makeup on or anything. Let's see if we can get an idea of what this is. I'm gonna go ahead and wager this is a sampan or some other similar fishing vessel, because it's going slow and it's kind of meandering around, and we also cannot see it yet. It is pitch black out. Like, it is darker than dark. What is this nonsense?
Yes, sir.
Who turned out the lights? Am I right, folks? Gosh. Merchant spotted. Let's get a little teensy weensy bit closer. Give me the bearing. I'm lazy.
Yes, sir.
307. That is not a sampan. That is a tanker. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I do believe that we shall start 315ing him. Yes, quiet, yes. Alright, so let's get this going here. Start the clock. 1 and 2. I feel like Lawrence Welk. 1 and the 2 and the 3. 3, I guess. No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. Somebody give me a fucking laxative. Alright. What are we doing? Insulting the memory of Macho Man Randy Savage. 5 knots. As in, that's not how slow you should go if you're a tanker, because you are very, very tempting. So, 5 knots. 235? Or 325? I don't know how to read. I never learned how to read. 325. And there you go. let's increase our speed
Yes, sir.
so that we can overtake this quad. Alrighty then. So we're just gonna go ahead and get ahead of him. Did he change course? Or is he zigzagging? Could have changed course. It almost looks like he's zigzagging, too. Peculiar. Alright, well let's start drawing a line here. I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand. Across this line. You do not. Also, dude. Never mind. That's going places it should not go. Alright, let's put this... Wait, that's what she said. Let's go this way. And then we'll go this way.
Yes, sir.
And we'll slow it down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. We were going to try a stern-based attack. A Howard Stern attack. So let's do that. Let's do this. That's not going to be quite right, so... Alright. Oh, shit! Shitty dicks. Okay. Fine. I done goofed. We're just going to do a plain stern-based attack. Serves me right. Let's go that way. And let's go under.
Current depth 10.
And we are going to put the scope up. Oh, it's already up. How marvelous. It's behind us. What am I doing? I think that is... It's a whale factory. It's a whale of a factory. I think it's one of the smaller tankers. I'm gonna have to crane my neck and look at the monitor here. Nope, that's not it. It's a medium large. Well, gosh, folks, I'm just so blessed. Let's just make sure. One has a small mast in the stern. Small mast in the stern. I kill me. I think that's it. It's so dark out, though. It's really difficult to tell. I'm pretty confident. Well, the stack isn't quite right, though. God damn it, it's just not cooperating. Tell you what, let's put the scope down for a little bit. Let's just clear our head here. Wait, what am I doing? That doesn't make any sense. Oh no. I just completely ruined everything. I've ruined Christmas. Has he changed course? Oh, wait a minute. No, he's heading this way.
Yes, sir.
Fucking hell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, guys. I know, I'm dumb. I'm a big dumb. It's okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, 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 no.
Yes, sir.
Cox. Alright. Why is this still going? It's just adding insult to injury at this point. I got a little bit discombobulated there.
Ship spotted.
Wasn't thinking clearly. Didn't eat my Wheaties. Okay, 201, and now we have a much better view of him. Although, again, it is extremely dark.
Ship spotted. Bearing. 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Long range.
Moron. Alright. So we're going to keep this very conventional. In that we're going to actually just give him a plain old AOB by sight. But I will punch in 5 knots still. Let's see if we can bring this down just a little bit. Okay. And his speed 5. And I do believe that we're good to go. I think I will try with both tubes, because this is a pretty juicy, unctuous, delicious target. And how about this? We haven't done this in a while. We'll go ahead and use a contact influence. Its draft is 8.6. So let's set the depth to a hair over 9. Beautiful. And let's do this.
Firing 2-5.
So contact. Did I set that one to influence? Boy, I sure hope I did. Because if I didn't, I am going to feel very silly. I think I didn't, but we'll find out here, won't we? And I had my radar up. Boy, this has just been a general tour de force overall, I would say. Just everything went really well in this attack. Let's see if we can find him now. There you go. Okay. So we got a decent solution for him. I'm not going to say that that was the best solution I've ever had, but all right. So now we have to find him again. Looked like our torpedoes were running true or false. Multiple choice, perhaps. I really cannot see anything in this light, or lack thereof. Do not see any wakes whatsoever. I can't hear it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. What? Yeah, that one was the one that I set. There you go. That one I had set to be a contact trigger when it shouldn't have been. Well. It just goes to show you I'm human after all. Well, we did hit it. It's not on fire, though, which is distressing. So, there's really only one way of fixing that. Am I right, folks?